Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. So recently, Drake was just a streamer XQC. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not too familiar with him. This is actually my first time hearing about him. But he was with him on his, streaming service, and he was kind of threw shade at the weekend and Kendrick Lamar. Pretty much, he was just like to Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? You got facts that you need facts to take me down. Fairy tales won't do. Something to that extent. I'm paraphrasing. Also, when one of the weekend songs came on as the streamers as they were streaming, he was like, "Yeah, you got to change this one. Only real Sixers." And he also stated that he will be having his Australian tour. Get this, on February 9th, the day of the Super Bowl. So he announced his upcoming tour in Australia on the day of the Super Bowl, February 9th. Tell me what you guys think about this. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I'm surprised he didn't go with Academics. Academics has been Drake's biggest cheerleader I've ever seen. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've never seen anybody like Academics ever in music, to the point where it's it's like no bias. It's like straight bias. I've never seen that before, ever, ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, Academics has times where, he has called it down the middle, but mainly for Drake, like, especially during this battle, like, he's a ride or die OVO, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's his thing, that's his thing. But at the same time, I'm surprised Drake didn't go on his show, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's somebody that supported you this whole time, or even Casanat has been in Drake's corner, you know what I'm saying? If those are people that's been supporting you and been with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised he didn't go to their streaming service. Again, I'm not too familiar with this XQC guy, so I really can't say, neither here nor there, but I'm surprised that he didn't go to Academics. That's just me. I'm surprised because, hey, let's be honest, man. Academics is putting in that work for OVO. He has. You know what I'm saying? He's been waving that flag. But, I mean, either way, Drake didn't go over there, you know what I'm saying? Also, with the whole Kendrick thing, I put it like this. Like I said before, and plenty of times in my videos, man, this battle isn't going nowhere. It isn't going nowhere. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Thought Crimes, man. Thought Crimes is one of my favorite YouTube channels. I've been following them for years. I follow their Patreon and everything. I love Thought Crimes, man. And then I want to say Sincere, she said something very important. She was like, great battles are talked about throughout time. Prince Solomon followed it up like, look at great boxing matches, man. Look at Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Vander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. We all know how that ended. I mean, the second one. I remember I was watching that fight when I was a kid. But yeah, man, like, great fights over time are always talked about. Even in hip hop, even battles, man, people still talk about Jay-Z and Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, how big of a battle that was. They also said that as well. So I can't take that for myself. They said that. You know what I mean? So I think the same thing with this Kendrick and Drake, man. It's like, it's not going anywhere. It truly isn't. It's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the biggest battles in hip hop, and it's going to be like, this is how it's going to be. It's going to keep being talked about because we actually got to live in a part of history, man. And it was dope. It was absolutely dope, man, especially for my channel. That was like a little bit right after I launched my channel too. And the sad part was I always had this idea for my channel years ago, man, but I let fear hold me back. So one thing I'll say to you guys, just to, kind of verge off, man, never let fear hold you back. If you got something in your heart you want to do, go ahead and do it. Never let fear hold you back, man, especially if it aligns with God and what your plans are, man. Never let fear hold you back. So I'm thankful to God that I finally launched it. But at the same time, it was a perfect timing too, because that battle happened right shortly after. But anyway, man, yeah, so like I said, the battle's going to keep going between, Kendrick and Drake. Now, Drake and Weekend, their beef's been going on for a very long time. A very, very long time. And that won't end as well. Like, that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, overall, and now also with the Super Bowl thing, he said that his show in Australia is going to be February 9th, the day of the Super Bowl. Now, what do I think of that? I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, it's like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny he's doing it on that day. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, let's be honest, man. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. The build up to this thing really has me excited. Because it's like, Kendrick dropped that album out of nowhere. And the album is dope. Go check out my review. The album is very dope. He had a lot of things to say and get off his chest, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne responded in a way that surprised me, and others as well. Like, I didn't take that bar like that, but, Wayne did. So who knows what Wayne is going to have to say. Wayne has been very vocal about the whole Super Bowl thing and everything like that. And there have also been people like Birdman, Nicki, and Drake also in Wayne's corner, you know what I mean? Kind of everything, some parts of the internet too saying, yeah, Wayne does deserve it over Kendrick and stuff like that, which I disagree with. I think it does belong to Kendrick. But at the same time, I'm interested to see, all right, well, what's the build up next? You know what I'm saying? Will Wayne drop before the Super Bowl? What's going to happen? There's also rumors about Jay-Z Jay-Z might drop a project soon. Go check out my video on that. So, man, this this Super Bowl thing is like a build up to a real big fight. You know what I mean? Even though I don't think it's going to end up like that. But at the same time, I do think Kendrick is really going to show people what he is. You know what I'm saying? I've been following dude since like 2011, 2010, since I've been listening to him. You know, I was a big fan. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I know what he can do, especially on the stage as a live performer. So I'm really interested to see what the show's like at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But the anticipation and the build up to it, man, to me, it's just as exciting. And it makes great content. Tell me what you guys think about this news with Drake and everything, announcing his Australia tour, throwing shade at Kendrick and Weekend. He said it doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Take it easy.